about beating somebody ass. Yeah.
It's a diss record to some of my ex best friends.
This
I
record
know.
after the Lever Bash
We're gonna get.
Oh, you
I
missed
got you,
because
KF.
that
that's
you
where this
forget.
scene was actually supposed to take place right after the Lever Bash. So that's kind of where we're at
You
right
talking
now.
about when I was in the studio with my cousin?
No, I
'Cause-
mean like this him y'all interview was
oh,
supposed to take place right after this.
okay.
So just where that's where we're at timeline wise. So we kind of shooting this as a filling scene. So this if you're in your headspace,
I need to speak on stuff from the Libra Bash
yeah,
prior.
prior, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I got you.
So
Don't
pool
worry.
party, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I got you.
Pool party and initial filming when I had said something about him having a fat ass. What's up?
Lights.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
Leon.
What? Okay, my two cameras rolling. Start this song over and let's start from the beginning. And before you even start your podcast, let's do it like that.
Hey yo, we got Chris in the building.
What's happening?
So let me tell you about this one time when I used to be all caught in the mix. I was naive, didn't know no better. I was friends with Chris. His name was never mind, I ain't gon' give him no clout. A bitch nigga flaw as fuck. I told her fuck it, I'm out. And I ain't never been the type to cap. I'm speaking the truth. I made an oath, I keep it real when I step in the booth.
I recorded this the day that you
lurk in my socials, gon' have to pick his face up.
Oh, we
when he
recorded?
see me on posters.
Oh.
On the real, I ain't never met a bitch ass nigga.
Yo, 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 yo. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Hear Me Out himself. And we are back at it again with another motherfucking episode where we talk about shared experiences over what? Open dialogue. And on this episode, I have Chris Easley on the mic with me. Actor, CEO, entrepreneur, this, that, and the third.
Gang.
Gang, gang, gang. And we about to get into some juicy topics. And I want y'all to know that Shots Fired is one of my favorite songs from him. I love when niggas can talk about other niggas in their songs and make money off of it. A Summer Walker, a Nicki Minaj, a Beyonce,
Right.
you know, Little Kim, everybody. So, like, I love it. So, thank you. Chris, how you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing right now.
You feeling good?
I am. And this Jack Apple just contributed to that
Hey,
feeling.
hey.
How you feeling?
I'm great. But it's not about me. It's all about you right now. I want you to show your brand, show your artistry,
Right.
and we're gonna get into some juicy topics.
Okay.
So
Juicy.
from you already know juicy. Okay. You know me.
Okay. I love it.
So from the Shots Fired track, where did that come from? Like, what was your creative space in that?
So my creative space was very much so in my bedroom on my bed, and I'm the type of person like when I hear a beat.
Mm-hmm. Did you make the beat?
No, I didn't make the beat.
Okay.
But when I hear a beat and I'm feeling it, I immediately have to jump on it right then and there. And that beat was giving me very much so story vibes.
Okay.
And I wanted to tell a story about, I decided to tell the story about a previous experience that I had with a best friend that started years ago. Cut him off, you know what I mean? It was my ex-best friend. We used to live together. And I recently seen this nigga and he was like, trying to call himself flexing on me because we was at the light, right? And I'm like, who the fuck is this in this car? Because the windows was tinted. And the nigga kind of, it looked like he was about to swerve over and hit me. And so he came up some on the other lane and he laid his window down and he like did this shady ass kiss like I'm in a new car because the last time I seen it.
Like I'm some regular type of bitch.
Regular type of nigga, yeah. So he was like,
nigga, bitch.
So he was being funny. Or whatever, like, cause my thing is, like I told everybody, my transmission just went out in my shit, right? But before it went out, my car was wrecked in the front, and I've had that car almost 4 years. We was cool when I got the car, and he's in a new car. He always in a new car every other year. I don't know what be going on, cause all the
leasing.
Yeah, they don't be paid the fuck off.
Leasing.
So he was stunning on me like he was like, hey. He did one of those, and I'm just like, nigga, you a perplexed. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to get in the booth, And I didn't even plan. It wasn't a plan. Like, I was just like, I heard the beat and I was like, shit, I'm about to write to it.
I'm about to ride to
And
this.
everything was authentic. He really did. I really did come across a stub where he was making $10 an hour. He told me he was making 20 or 16, something higher than 10. And just when I came across that stub, I was just like,
Niggas is lying.
yeah, like
Yeah.
why you lying to me? I'm supposed to be your best friend. Like, you trying to like act so superior to me. And it just showed, that he was envious of me, and it's just like, it's crazy.
It almost gives me like these niggas in Atlanta. But, we ain't got to talk about that.
Yeah, he is a nigga in Atlanta.
Did not know that.
Yes.
But, niggas in Atlanta is going to do what niggas in Atlanta do. So, what can we expect from you visually when it comes to like future music?
Visually, so I'm working on dropping. It was an EP, but I've written enough songs to make it an album. So I think I'm
Oh,
gonna skip it.
say it again. Say it again.
I'm gonna drop my first album because I wrote enough songs and I have recorded enough songs to make it an album and not an EP.
Ooh.
So I have a lot of dope songs that I want to do visuals for, but I have a photo shoot coming up for my next single that I'm dropping that's not on my album. I sample Doja Cat's Streets. It's my first sex song.
What?
It's called Sex Game.
So, question.
So I wanna
You
do a
don't do
visual.
sex songs.
I don't, but I did this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to
Stay
show
tuned.
versatility.
Hey, versatility up in this motherfucking bitch.
Right. So yeah, I want to drop that. Probably gonna be around January, or I may drop it on Valentine's Day. If I shoot the visual in time and it get edited and stuff, I know I'm dropping a single this month sometimes.
I agree. Don't let these niggas know what you're dropping, when you're dropping. Do a Beyonce. Drop it when you want to drop it. And let these niggas know I'm out here. I'm passionate about my craft. And either you love it or you don't.
Right.
That's all I got.
Right. Because you can't please everybody.
Hello.
Fuck these
Because people
bitches.
hate Beyonce and I'm still trying to figure out why.
I'm just playing.
No, I'm not playing. But I also want to talk about a little sour tick.
Sour.
The Libra bash.
I like the sweet stuff. What you
Yeah, no.
nigga want to talk about?
You know,
goddamn sour shit for? I'm just playing, go ahead.
I know, yo, my nigga Chris is the entrepreneur. He is building his brand. He's doing what he needs to do. So support him on all streaming platforms. But we also want to know what the viewers want to know. The Libra bash.
Oh Lord, what about the
Yeah, child. I'm
Think
tired of
your
talking
ass,
about this
man.
too. First question, how did you feel about it? Oh, we're going to take a drink? Okay.
How do I feel about the Libra Bash overall?
Feel. Just overall, how did you feel about it?
So you want to hear like a short little funny story about how I feel about it at first before I got there?
More of the long story.
You want to know the long?
Yeah.
So okay,
Just cliff notes.
We're gonna extend this shit. So what happened was I was like, okay, when I found out that it was a Libra Bash, I'm like, okay, it's some people that I know of birthday bash collectively. It's
Know
not just
of.
one person. It's not just one person.
Okay.
Okay, so me, I'm the type of person when I receive an address about an event,
Oh.
I go to Google Maps.
Oh, and there was no house on the Google Maps, right?
Not the house that we was at. The house that came up was the house that was next door. And I'm like,
Hello.
this is a nice house, but it ain't.
Keep going.
Is this a house party? When I think of bash, I'm thinking like if we ain't at the club, it need to be something nice. But it actually gave that when I got there. They didn't update everything on Google Maps, so it gave
Did
us.
not.
They said the house that had been where the actual house where they had the Libra Bash at, the house probably had been tore the fuck down. It had been demolished. You hear me, Marco? It had been demolished.
Demolished, like empty, like grass,
Yeah.
like dirt.
Yeah, so they
Gotcha.
updated. When I got there, I'm like, okay, beautiful home and
Okay.
shit. You know what I mean? I'm ready
Built
to go.
from the ground up.
I don't know about none of
No,
that shit.
okay, we won't go that far.
Maybe it was. I mean, it had to be. You know what I mean? Because there was some shit there before, it was there. So when I went there, it was nice. I mean, like, I've never actually participated in a themes birthday bash.
Can we talk
party
about
or
this?
Nothing.
Can we talk about this?
Let's talk
Because
about
I'm a theme person.
Yeah.
So when I go to parties and I get invited to themed parties like the 90s party, I want the DJ to dress in 90s. I want everybody
I'm listening,
there.
child. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want everybody there to be dressed in 90s. I want it to be 90s music.
Right.
I didn't get any of that.
You didn't get the 90s vibe?
But no.
And even the fashion?
No.
So you trying to say
it was ghetto.
So you say my shit was ghetto. My shit wasn't
No,
90s vibe.
yeah, you were ghetto.
I was.
Yeah. But what I did get was fights and arguments and just what the fuck is
Things
going
I
on.
was trying to fucking avoid.
So I heard, you know me, I heard, did you start the fight with Braxton? The people want to know.
The people want to know. I did not start the fight with Braxton.
That's all. So you're pulling a Mariah Carey. So what started the fight with Braxton?
So I would say the fight with Braxton stemmed from an altercation I had with one of his minions.
Oh, and what
One
was
of his
that minion?
associates or
Who was
whatever
that
you wanna
minion?
call it. Huh?
Who was that minion? You don't gotta say names because this is only a safe space.
Well, he have
Describe the person.
established a name for himself. As
Tay
Cayenne
the Great?
Pepper.
Huh?
You said Tay the Bait?
Tay the Great.
Tay the Great. Yeah, him.
Oh.
That's his name?
So, wait, we're getting somewhere. Y'all, exclusive. So, you know Braxton that knows Tay the Great.
I know. I met them the same night. At a
The
house
same
party.
day.
The
At
same-
what house party?
It was a house party that a guy named Sid that I know. He throws house parties, and
Okay.
he had a party at his house, and that's where I met him. I met both of them.
At the same time.
Yeah,
Gotcha. And then y'all re-met at the Lieber Bash.
actually, I think the next time I had seen him was at a photo shoot. After that, I seen him at a pool party, and when we were at the pool,
Was it cute?
the pool?
Was
party,
it themed?
It wasn't themed, but the pool party.
It wasn't 90 themed.
It wasn't, but it was somewhat of a little vibe. It was cute. I don't normally do pool parties or whatever. I'm definitely not getting nobody's fucking pool.
Because COVID.
Yeah, not just COVID. Prior to COVID even it being heard of, I was not getting niggas pools and at their houses. If I don't know them like that
At all.
niggas be pissing and shit. I don't be getting shit like that. But yeah, that was my first time coming across him since the event. And he just instigated a situation between me and another person.
Who was that person?
Sherrod. Sheree. Sherrod.
S. Dot?
Sheree.
You
said S. Dot?
S.
Fiji?
Dot. That's what he goes on Instagram.
He got a lot of names. Fiji, Sherrod, Sheree.
Child, because
S. Dot.
I mean, I only know him from Twitter. I mean, and Twitter leads to OnlyFans. I'm not subscribing to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing really probably subscribe to. Porn is free.
It's $5.99
It's
nowadays.
$5.99 now.
I mean, depending on what type of artist you are, content creator.
Sex worker.
Yeah, no,
With a camera.
but I believe sex workers is a real job.
It is.
However, you just have to present it to
The right
you know,
people and do it right.
right.
So you can really clock a
because
coin.
if I'm fucking in the club
Right.
or the park,
Exactly.
it's just me pulling up a phone.
Or a mobile home bathroom. You know what I mean? I heard that's where Sherrod be at. But my thing is,
I'm
that's
not doing
neither here
that.
nor
I'm
there.
not doing that. I'm not
Let's
doing that.
Let's get back to Chucky.
Chucky.
Tay the Great.
Oh,
So
not. Go ahead.
He started some. He carried some shit on between. He wanted to basically have a doubt, like me and Sherrod, to have a conversation. He was.
Did you have a conversation?
We had a conversation, but it wasn't a conversation.
It was one of those fake conversations.
Yeah, because what happened was, what I heard was, when I stepped foot at the pool party, I was this bitch that he didn't want to film with, and I don't like that bitch. And he told a person that he did not know was my best friend this information. Yeah, so my best friend, it can, before it, when it came back to me, I was like, oh shit, damn. So he's still pressed about of something that occurred at a photo shoot, because I corrected him when he called me sir.
Oh.
And I said, my name is Chris. He asked me, sir, is this fan in your way? I said, my name is Chris, and no, the fan is not in my way.
Well, I heard.
So can I finish? So what happened was, it's gonna be real short. So what happened was, now I have two issues, and I didn't even realize that I didn't really notice that I had an issue with Tate until after everything closed out, because I realized that he stirred the pot, and he kind of escalated things between Sherrod and I. I heard it was, he wanted to have us to talk about it. I'm like, what the fuck are we about to talk about if bro don't want to talk about this shit? Why are we talking about it?
You a real nigga about this shit.
Yeah, so it's like I really didn't like scope it out and think on it until after I was like about to leave the event, the pool party. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this nigga messy.
Who?
Tay.
Oh.
Yeah, he's messy. So when I seen him at the
Tay
pool,
started all this.
Yeah, so when I seen him at the pool at the Libra Bash, I seen him. I didn't see him. It wasn't no pressure, but I ain't fucking with you. But you had an issue with me because you claimed that I spoke to you. And I mean, not spoke to you, but you claimed that you spoke to me and I did not speak back. And I honestly did not hear him speak to me. I'm the type of person, I don't really have to like you. You got some people that, like, they don't like you. They don't
fuck
want to
these
spoke.
niggas.
Yeah, they don't
all
want
of
to speak
them.
to you enough.
I ain't got shit to do with you.
So it was a lot. But that's where everything, I lost respect for him after that pool party, and I was like, yeah, he's young, he's messy, and he's trying to fit in. He's trying to have a voice. And
Speaking of voice, he just started a podcast about Tay the Great.
Oh, for real? It's not Marco's podcast, but go ahead.
None of these niggas will have a podcast like me.
They won't.
Because I have a 5-star. I got reviews.
You got a 5-star rating.
I have a whole
and bitches is just starting up. That's what you're saying. They got a little ways to go.
Their pandemic podcast. Hello. But what I'm saying is that, like, as a 21-year-old,
adolescent, yeah.
Being a 21-year-old and being in this profession of entertainment,
right?
You just have to know what you say and know what you do,
right? And
you're too early to start all these dramas with no tea, no shade with what we got going on. But, like, what? I can be your uncle. Why are you starting drama with me?
I think, honestly, can I tell you what I think it is?
Tell me what it is.
This is his first time, from my understanding, because I didn't know him before this platform. He feels like, that's not shade. He probably didn't know me
it
either.
Is shade.
But my whole thing is, I feel like he have watched a lot of reality TV, and he feel like everything is based on drama. A lot of people feel like being in fights all the time is going to make you the star. Being in fights all the time is going to get you the most camera time. But my whole thing is, he's not knowledgeable of the fact that, okay, it's easy to look from the outside in. Audience can watch this shit and be like, okay, this is the problem. This is the problematic person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not like you the problematic person, like, and funny with it. Like, you just a bitch, and you young, and you a problematic person. So that's what I get from it. And
I get it, because I used to watch a lot of reality TV, and, like, I used to have, like, anxiety and depression and all this other shit with reality TV. But, like, I feel like you're not always going to be the Natalie Noon. You're not going to also be the
Tommy Lee.
Hello.
I love me some Tommy
You're
Lee
not
Jones.
always going to present a problem and then people react. You don't need to be that bitch. You just need to own up to what you got going on and present it to the world. And if it lands, it lands. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Cause you don't need to try to be like you either go be that bitch without trying to be that bitch, or you just not gonna be that bitch at all.
No.
And but you don't want to try to be that bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't try to be like that's not authentic.
It's
See,
ghetto.
It is.
It's the
real.
G of the status.
I don't think it's the G of the status. We
Ghetto
not gonna
of
shit
the
on
status.
the brand like that. G of the status is of a high
But not
standard.
the brand, but like if you come
Go ahead.
to like G status, because people claim G status as the love in hip hop. I don't think that. I think G status gives people the platform of upcoming versus the upcoming of Atlanta. We are already here. We already know what Atlanta's given. We already know the music, the podcast, the YouTube and everything. But like, me as an individual, I don't have to come to G status with the drama.
Right. You come to G
Like,
status to work and show
if
what
I-
the fuck you do.
If I want to be drama, I will go to another platform.
Yeah.
So, I
A
don't know.
platform like what? Can you name a few?
The come up?
The chasing,
Ooh, no, not the chasing. I think the
Chasing is
chasing
cute.
is the
the
Like,
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
yes. That's how I feel. But I also think that there are other platforms that you can be ghetto on.
Right.
But G status, you have the G status and you have the hustle. And
Well, I would say this. I just, to G status offense. I mean, G status defense. I just really feel like, G status is more of Real Housewives of Atlanta when it comes down to quality and stuff like that. It's not one angle DSLR and the other angle iPhone. iPhone 5. I just feel
Baby,
like,
let
we
me-
have DSLR in every angle. And,
let me tell you,
but
and I'm a
I get
North
what
Stream
you're
type of
saying.
bitch.
Right.
Dillard's bitch. Like TJ Maxx. No, that's
It's
what y'all
giving
get.
half Salvation Army, half Macy's.
It's
for the
giving me you
chasing
have to
brand.
do OnlyFans and you don't.
Right.
Like,
but I watch that shit. They get
no,
my
no,
views.
I do.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I disagree,
Right.
but at this point,
And we gotta think about it when it come down to the come up, they're coming up. From the bottom.
and because we're already up and they're
G-Status have
coming.
been there. Even though G status have grown quality wise, but G status came in the game with the quality.
Say it again.
With the quality.
With
You
the
know
quality.
what I mean?
And
That's the reason why when I got offers and stuff. I'm not gonna mention
hello
his name.
contracts.
Yeah, no, I'm saying offers from people. They was like, you'll be one of the main cast members. I was like, who is the executive producer?
Oh,
And it was
KL.
a person I didn't like. I was like, I didn't like it.
and
No,
will
I ain't
be.
talking about Let's see.
And
Mark,
will be.
Mark, I don't think you catching the shade.
No,
gotta catch
I'm
the
not.
shade.
I'm not trying to throw shade.
No, I don't think you catching the shade that I'm throwing to.
You
Okay,
can
it's okay.
throw shade.
What is the liquor?
You want some liquor? Cause we
I need some more.
where the liquor
This
at?
is fun. Like, I'm enjoying this shit. Like, for real. But Mark, I just want to say I really, really love you. We're gonna get right back into the questions, but I really, really love you. You are so humble. You've been supportive.
I have. I
And I
just.
love that.
I honestly just want to understand. Like we as a community, like we all have the same goals as being artists, being model, being business owner, being podcaster, being YouTubers.
Yeah.
And then we all fight against each other. Like I don't understand where that comes from, and I'm really trying to dissect.
And I'm glad that you say that. See, that's the thing with me. Like, I came on this platform with open with open
Did you?
fucking
Did you?
arms, but I was anti because my thing is the problem came in like, I was the anti one. I was this, that, and the third. I was anti because I wanted to feel everybody out. I don't just flock to people because of followers or because of you're cute.
And that's
feel
why I fuck
they
with you.
That's the thing. They wanted me to flock to them on their time. But my whole thing is,
But
me
bitch,
and
I'm not from
Tay-
Atlanta.
Right. I'm not. I'm
I
from
don't do
Mississippi.
this. I don't need clout for followers.
Yeah.
You're here to stay.
Yeah, I am. And I just love everything about the motherfucking platform. I love it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming on Hear Me Out platform to sharing your story
No problem.
over shared experiences with what? open dialogue.
Right.
Chris, where can the people find you out, your music and your journey and everything else?
So I have, 2 songs on all streaming platforms. Shots Fired and Nonstop.
Hey.
Music video is out.
Shots Fired is my motherfucking favorite one, bitches.
So my Instagram, my Snapchat, and all of that will be I am Chris. That's CHRIS Easley, EASLEY. So that's I am Chris Easley.
Hey, and you already know where to find me at if you want to find me on any podcast streaming forum.
At Flex. I'm just
because I'm not doing these YouTubes and these Instagrams that all the other girls are doing.
Right.
If you want to find me on podcast streaming forums, find me at Hear Me Out, Marco the Prince, and that is MarcoDeprence, because I know y'all niggas cannot spell, and we out. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
1 minute close out off the podcast conversation.
Where the liquor?
Me too.
Because, like, did y'all